Omega Vaughn, everyone. I am going to be playing my Blue Line Mariner today. So he's going to be more of a shanty caller. Um, so coordinates and motivates allies. This is my loadout right now. Uh, some of my racials, and this is going to be my virtues, which I'm using charity, discipline, idealism, justice, and loyalty. I do have a couple over here, which I will explain here. Okay, so with the Mariner, the little more complex. Basically, whatever ability you're using, the next ability you use will give an instant effect, while the ability before it will have a lingering effect until you use the next ability. All right. I am gonna go into Shanty Steady Aft. This is a very blue, so an aft ability is where I'm gonna be living. Um, I am in the maze. So how I'm gonna open up my ability here is I'm gonna use marked foes first. Um, Now that's not gonna have anything to do but just area effect damage, but it also gives a debuff of incoming damage. Then I use thrust, which doesn't have anything behind it. So my marked foes doesn't really give me lay to my thrust ability, okay? But the reason I want it is I want that debuff on. Also, as you see here, the attunements are going to be doing 4 position 3. This is going to be doing 4 attunement 1. So basically, by the time I get here, I'm at 4. But I am going to use aggressive strike after this. So as long as I keep this up, I will do 10% single target damage, which has got a 10-second duration. Then I'm going to use aggressive strike. Now, aggressive strike with this ability before it, thrust, will give me 25% extra to this. All right. Then I'm going to use repost. Now, the reason I'm going to use repost is I want to use advanced after it. And that is because with yellow line, when I use advanced after this, I will do 30% more damage, but also I will stun my opponent with repost. All right, I have a 100% chance of doing that. So then I'm following it with advance. Now, advance, if I use a finisher right after this or dramatic flourish, I will have I'll do more damage. So I really want to try to get my finisher up here, which is going to be these ones, dramatic flourish and lunge. So I will get 10%, 20. Okay, I'll get 50% more finisher skill damage, which is going to be these two. Then I'm going to reset and recenter. Now, the reason I want to do that, if I have to, I will use the North Wind, which also gives me a little bit of a heal. Lets me get to the Dramatic Flourish. Now, you can use Dramatic Flourish and Lunge, then reset your recenter. Recenter is just going to put it right back here. Why I want to do that is I'm going to follow it up with a heal next. So I'm going to use On Guard, which is going to give me 50% Blade Shield parry chance. But also, with this, I'll have 75% because this is for 5 seconds, will give me 25%. If I follow this with Step Back, which is going to be the next ability I use, I do actually get 15% Step Back damage reduction, which is going to make all of these 15% instead of 10. Why I like that is I can actually just stay on Step Back for 10 seconds. Well, it'll be 5 seconds technically, and I'm not really getting hit as bad. Then I want to follow a Step Back with Disengage because this will give me 10 seconds of mitigation, physical and tactical. Plus, anybody around me in a raid will get 5% more or 4% more damage. But if I use Step Back before I do Disengage, I actually heal myself for a little bit. So by then, I probably won't have Recenter as a 15-second cooldown. I probably won't have it again. What I'll do is I'll go through the red line again. If I ever get in trouble, I have Motivating Song, which is a heal. Also, it does raid fellowship stuff. That's really what they're gonna be, is kind of like a red line captain. Gonna be buffing heals. Then I have Toss the Bottle, which is another one. This one is obviously one that will remove stuff. This one I do use occasionally. You'll see it as I start there. Sludge Pot is also one I like to use on. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of area, but it's going to reduce their attack damage and all skill inductions. So I like to use that on signatures and stuff. Also, so all three of these will actually heal me a little bit. So you'll actually see me start to use them as I start fighting the signatures. We have Call of the Banner, which is also a heal, but increases damage. Breaking the Thogro Rogdem. This is also going to be a heal, but also a debuff. Guided by the Stars, another wonderful heal. It has a huge cooldown, though. Flick is an interrupt. And I think that's about it. I mean, I obviously have, if I get knocked out, I can use my sea legs. So let's go fight the first one here. I am level 70, so I will be fighting these guys on... When I've killed this guy about halfway through, about 3/4 of the way through, he will spawn a worm, right? Yeah. See, now watch. I'm going to get more damage on that. I'm going to recenter, and now I'm going to go to my heal line. And then I'm going to go back to my damage line here. Perfectly reset. Perfect. I'm doing that to reduce my damage. So I'm reducing it for 5 seconds until I can get my abilities back. Now let's heal. Now I'm going to recenter because I want all my damage to do as much damage as it can. There we go. Alright, obviously I have lead on. I'm going to take that up. So same thing here. I'm going to just kind of manage my heals. And if I get in trouble, I do have a little bit of stuff, you know. So I'm going to do Sludge Pot. Get this going here. There we go. Alright, let's drop the first one. With that going. Alright, so I'm just trying to stay alive until I can get my heals back up. And that was a little bit messier, but it worked. It was not quite how I planned. I probably, when I do a group, I should probably heal myself first, then go into my red line. But all my little abilities have a little bit of heals on them. There we go. If I'm on single target, it probably will be okay if I heal myself. Alright, we're going to go back into here, buy ourselves a little bit of time. There we go, get our heal. Same thing again, work our way through it. Alright, so I'm slipping into like a defensive stance, which I'm just using my parry and a step back. Alright, so this one's going to be the same thing. I'm going to throw it. And then I'm going to go into my heal line first. And then disengage. Or, recenter. So depending on what's happening, that's how... So I'm going to go my red line first. There we go. Now I got my recenter back. Gotta go for the heal. And then go back into it. Alright, my heal's coming. While I settle here, I'm going to throw that on. Give myself a little bit of a hot. Recenter. There we go. Got my bleed off. Alright. Alright, let's do it. If they're doing quite a bit of damage, I will go into my blue line first. If they're not doing a lot of damage, then I will do my red line first. If that makes sense by that, I mean just my regular toolbar. And then my blue line is actually my control line, which is the second from the top. See, I'm just going to set in this status, wait for disengage to come up, and then heal myself and come back. There we go. I mean, you can actually set in, when you step back, you can actually set in step back for a little bit. Just because the buffs are so good in there. Alright, same thing. Gonna throw a little... I'm gonna keep them in here because it does do a little bit of mitigation. There we go. I'm gonna try to get my heal. There we go, and push it back. Now I'm gonna just rip them apart. I'm gonna throw a little chanty, little chanty on myself, a little shanty. There we go. Coming for a little bit of heal here. Come on. There we go. Alright, we're moving right along here. We'll see how well we can take on the next guy. I think next time I'm going to use a little bit of North Wind. Because these guys are pretty brutal. So I am going to wait until I get my shanty back, and then I'm going to go. But I'm probably going to do a big heal first. Except for I messed that up. There we go. There we go. Gonna get that off me here. Alright. Now we're setting back up. We're gonna get a heal on here. Come on. There we go. Get it back. Get my disease off. And roll it. Recenter. Get my heal back up. I'm going to set in here for a minute. There we go. And boom. Alright, I hope that's kind of explaining it pretty well. I mean, it's not... it's more complex than most of the other classes. But still not crazy, you know? He's alone, so I'm just gonna go red line on him. So I'm gonna now go for a heal. There we go. Now I'm just gonna fight back. I'm just making sure I don't get too high. If I get too high on the aft or forward positions, I will hurt myself. Like by stunning myself. And it'll happen right in the middle of battle. Hope I got a little bleed. A little bit of poison. There we go. Let's go for a little bit of heal first. Just because I saw that my attunement was already to the left. So what I'm going to do is do Alt-1, just because that's going to move my attunement over blue a little bit. So I'm not too trapped in there. Give myself a little bit of heal there. There we go. And now I'm going to heal myself. Using my sword skills. And my Alt-1 and Alt-2, they actually do the opposite. Alt-1 gives me a little bit of a hot and a heal, but it debuffs, and it moves my attunement to the left or aft position. And the right is the forward position. The forward position, Alt-2 actually moves it over 5 to the forward position. So it is a way I can come back without having to recenter if I'm going heavy. Alright. So same thing here, we like to do this. I'm going to go blue line first. Get that heal up. Now I'm going to cleanse myself. Alright, same thing. I'm going to go back to blue position. This time I'm just going to do it with a heal. Cleanse myself. Alright, now I'm going to heal myself again with step back and disengage, which is going to happen here just in a moment. Alright, now I'm going to recenter again and then go down my red line. There we go. Now my red line will settle itself because I do have my shanty right here, which is going to start moving stuff towards the aft position over time. I'm going to accidentally level in here. These things, they happen. Even river hobbits, their strife's a little weird looking, right? Alright, so we're going to go straight into red first. Now we're going to slip in the heal. Which is now going to let us go into red line again. Alright, we're going to heal ourselves again. Alright, we're going to straddle that, go into disengage, cleanse ourselves. There we go. Same thing again. I'm going to do a step back. I'm going to just set and step back. I can set in here for 10 seconds before I use disengage to still get my heal ability. Alright, we're going to do the same thing again. Heal ourselves. And this time we're going to recenter. There we go. Now we can start doing damage. Now we're gonna start doing this. We have that, so we're gonna throw A. We're gonna hit the ground with a debuffer because he's about to spawn. Yes. A bunch of worms. So I'm gonna take the worm out first. Recenter myself. Gonna put a little heal on me. And also, I'm gonna use my blue line to heal myself again. Boom. Get my red line dancing. Alright, blue line's about to go again. I'm gonna put it back up. Do step back. Wait for disengage. Wait, and use. Then recenter. Now, hopefully I start to get the finishers on this little worm here. Which I am. There we go. So I'm just using my aft and forward position. I'm just going back and forth with it. Alright, this guy will pull if I go up to this pillar. Perfect. I'm going to go red line first. I like that flourish damage. I'm going to recenter, go blue line again. There we go. Now, red line again. Everything should be off a cooldown once I do that. Let's finish this guy off. Alright, let's get that heal off. Now we're going to go back into blue line, get our disengage heal, and recenter. Boom. There we go. This guy's going to be a pain. Only because I don't do great with multiple targets. Just because my armor's not made, not really. Alright, I'm going to heal myself there. Get that, disengage. Now I'm going to wait for everything to come off cooldown and then run red line again. There we go. We got some blue line again. Gonna wait for disengage, and it is ready. Now we're gonna do that. Gonna heal, recenter, and then go red line. There we go. Same thing here. We're gonna start off with the heal line, only because the other ones are off cooldown. And then we're gonna recenter and then run our red line. And the red line are all the red abilities I mentioned in the very beginning. Alright. I need a lunge to recenter. There we go. Alright, this guy, he sucks. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to attack him, and then I'm going to kill his side guys, okay? So let's just hope. Wish me luck. Alright. So when I attack him, he's going to spawn too. If we finish this boss, we'll probably go and try to tackle the next one. Alright. Get my poison off. Let's get some heals on. There we go. We're going to And then I'm obviously going to get that off, because I hate that. We recenter. Now we're on red line again. There we go. Gonna get our heal. We're gonna set on here and wait for disengage to come back, and then recenter again. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna do this just to get my... Alright. There we go. Let's get our heal. Recenter. About to get our big heal up. Okay. We're gonna run. We gotta obviously get out of these. He's so far behind. That was bad. That was kind of dumb of me. I accidentally hit the wrong ability. Ah, okay. Okay, we can take him. We can take him. We can take him. I think we're probably just going to cut the video off once we finish him off. I messed up. I accidentally skipped over my blade shield, or step back. And I just hit disengage. I didn't do step back. And if I would have done that, I would have healed myself there. So I think the next thing I need to do is focus on him. Take him down, kill his partners, and then finish him off before I deal with the wounds. I mean, I could use a little more ult. We'll see. We'll see. I think I can take him, though. Alright. Them poisons are bad. I need to kill this guy. We're gonna settle on him. Come on. Let's get this disengaged. Boom, got it. There we go. And I recentered. Got it. That was exactly what I needed to do. There's a little bit of... Oh, we got him, we got him, we got him. One down. Let's go deal with the next giant guy. We also have a nice heal up. We got this, we got this. We got this. My other heal's almost up. Got our heal. Disengage. Recenter. Alright, let's do this heal. throwing me around. I like that. We got a heal, and that's it. There we go. There we are. We did it. We did it. All right. With that, I want to thank everybody for watching. As always, I am streaming usually nightly from 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. Central Time. On Thursdays, I start at 8, and on Saturdays, I do the official LOTRO stream from 7 to 9, and then 9:30 to 11:30, I do my own stream. I think that's about it. Oh, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. I'm also on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, may you continue your adventures with the heart of a hobby.